One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. So Arizona State's offense will go to work first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Wants to throw on third. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Looking for a crease. It's Tremble. At the 45 on his way. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. The give to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away and it'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Bust through behind his pad. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And, again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. A designed run for the quarterback. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working that left side now. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Hodges. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So first down here as they go back to work. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. It's Tremble. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Unloads quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Works the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run in the red zone.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Off the play fake.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Madden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sun Devils! The mantra is all they're trying to do that here in the regular season.
About the offense, they spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with a score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Bringing it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets open down the middle. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hodges. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now the play fake. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd and short now after that completion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Kush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3, it's 3rd and 7. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hands it off. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Pressure coming. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Oh, the offense shows some life here. It cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Tremble. they knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football, and how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Sweet cut there. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the route is on. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Here's the heat. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finding open areas. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Finds a crease at the 20. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Gives it on the option. Running into the open space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Carney. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll try the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Tremble. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Going right to work up top. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. To the air on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to